Welcome back to Ill Eagle Culture Brand Talks. I'm your host, John Ostos. Almost forgot my name. AKA Ill Eagle CEO. I'm here with my two counterparts, Dion, Two Cups, Larry, and the man, the myth, the legend, Cody, Big Meat, Mouch. I never remember.
Mochi?
I still, if I had your last name, bro, I would go by Mock. I think that's a more badass name. Cody Mock.
Mach 1.
Mock. Cody Mock.
Ouch.
Do you know what Mock is?
Yeah, like the speed.
Yeah, but it doesn't. Yeah, but if you think of Roman's name, Roman Mach, doesn't sound very good.
Still kind of cool.
Roman Paul Mach. That sounds fucking badass.
If you say so.
Roman Paul Mach.
Where is Roman? When's he going to come on the show?
When he stops bitching so much.
You still got to change his diapers and shit for him?
Oh, yeah.
Jesus.
Dude, baby shit is the stinkiest.
No. Mock baby shit's probably the worst.
Oh, my God, dude. I literally, the first time where he had a blowout.
Just
I
up the
opened it
back.
and I was like, I started gagging because it smelled so bad. Like,
Did you put it in a big
Big.
when you were done gigging?
I put it in a bag. Bag.
He says gagging, but bag.
No, I mean, that's
Gag.
Minnesotan.
Gag. Bag.
Why?
Bag.
Do you wash your hands too?
Worse.
Worse.
You measure?
No, that's my grandma.
She measures?
Worse.
Do you live in a house?
Worse. House.
When I'm at the store, I hear people say big, and would you like a big? And I'm like,
Yeah.
I'll repeat it to Nicole
They're
just
not
because.
fucking say big.
Yeah, they
Wait,
do.
big?
Would you like
Would you
a
like to
big?
put that in a bag? I'm just like, what?
Dude, everywhere
I ain't
go,
begging you for nothing. I'm paying for this.
everywhere I go, like with
Throw
military
money.
and shit, that they make me say big. Say big, say big. And I'll say it, they're like just laughing their ass off, you know?
That's funny.
It's like, fuck you guys, we say it right.
Sure.
Fuck you, Dion.
Hey, so we just came off a bunk ass one chip challenge.
Yeah.
That video didn't get
was
a lot
not-
of hype
Yeah, I know, did it.
because it was whack.
It's
And then
tough
you
to
guys
do.
are running around telling everybody, now I owe you. What the fuck? I don't owe you guys shit. You drank that shit so fast.
I told everybody that before
No, I know,
we
but-
did the chip
so
challenge.
your boy Spencer's hitting me up talking about he talked to you guys about the real chili pepper, the ghost pepper and shit, and you
talked to him, I didn't
and
hear
that you
nothing.
told him, yeah, I'm gonna have John do that. He owes us. I'm like, what the fuck? That's like, not only did you guys half-ass the one chip challenge, that thing's like 10 times as bad,
not.
bro.
The way we edited the one chip challenge, it looks like I drank milk when Cody drank milk, which is not the case. I just want to put that out there. I lasted at least a minute
things
longer.
had to get edited a lot on that video. Let me just tell you.
That was harder than I thought. Like,
It was hard.
you can't talk. You can't talk. That's just the way it is.
For the record, because we didn't get video of this, I did end up going home after we must have been here 3 hours at least,
Yeah, I'd say a couple hours.
Yeah.
around that.
2.5 hours.
I went home and I tried to like eat something small quick because my stomach was just on fire, and I laid back on my couch just with my back like onto the couch and then my feet on the floor still.
Yeah.
Instantly stomach just heated up. I was like, I gotta go take a number 2. So I go to the bathroom, and this may be a little more than
He had a
anybody wants to
stomach
hear. I'm pooping, and all of a sudden, I'm like, my mouth just starts watering like crazy. I'm about to throw up, and I pull this bucket out that we have underneath the sink, and I'm like, God, I'm not gonna be able to finish pooping, and I'm gonna throw up, and my mouth is just salivating as much as possible. I ended up finishing pooping, and I flushed the toilet, and I had to turn around and throw up.
Was your ass on fire?
No, because it didn't digest yet.
Oh,
it was
because you
still in my
puked it up.
stomach.
I remember the picture you sent me. Your puke was
And
all
I have
blue
the
and
picture.
green. And shit.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I ended up throwing.
You ended
it
up having a bathroom episode too, didn't you?
So the next day I did, and it was just as bad. Like, it was fucking intense.
Yeah.
I thought about putting like ice cubes down there. To
Oh my
cool it off.
god!
Like,
Shove them up
dude,
your
it
ass.
was
or what?
bad. Like, it was on fire.
That's funny.
It was on fire. It hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not. I have no injury. What is on your headphones?
Is it a bug?
Here,
Don't
come
tell me
here.
it's a bug.
No, just come here. It's just a piece of like.
That was weird. It looked like a matchstick.
Yeah, that was
Oh, it's a
weird.
piece of the fucking chip.
That wasn't a chip.
It's a wrapper. Right?
Oh. No, it was this. Oh. It doesn't matter. Keep going.
So no, let me pick it up.
Yeah, so that was definitely an experience. But after I threw up 2 times and dry heaved a little bit, I felt like $1 million. So
Nice.
can't beat that, you know.
So the actual chili pepper is not hotter than that chip. I looked it up on Google. The chip is actually hotter than the chili pepper itself.
Then the ghost pepper?
Yeah.
Nah.
Look it up. Look it up. Look up how many Scovilles the Pacquiao
Packy. It's not a boxer, bro.
chip is.
Using my phone's gonna make that shit go off now.
Yeah.
That's weird.
It is weird.
But all in all, like, I mean, we put out a podcast. We were trying to get back into the groove, and I mean, it was something for the fans that wanted to see some pain in Cody and I's eyes. And we tried to have a conversation afterwards, which was very difficult for me, myself at least. But we got through it and we did it. Now we're here to put some quality out, you know.
We do have a special guest here, though.
Oh yeah, we do. We do.
You guys want to see my special guest?
Are you gonna pick them up?
Let's see it.
Come here. Come here.
He's such a good boy.
He's so good.
Jax, come here. Careful.
They're actually the same. It says they're both 1 million Scoville units.
1 million?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, good one.
There we go.
Can you say hi, Jax?
I think he's looking at the camera.
Yeah.
There we go.
These lights are so bright up here.
Speak.
Dude, this dog is such a fucking unit.
That's crazy that he just lets you hold him backwards like that.
Look how big his chest is.
He's like, this is really embarrassing. Put me down.
I love this.
Your baby.
Well, hey, so to get things started, so today I posted, and I think I'm shadow banned on social media, so I don't think a lot of people can see my shit anymore. Because I used to get hundreds and hundreds of views on my stories.
Yeah.
Now I get like 39 and 40, and it's just because I share so much political shit, I think. So I should probably stop that because it's probably bad for business. Bro.
I've been noticing that. Like when I post, I'll get like 20 likes.
We're shadow banned.
I don't give a fuck, dude. I don't
care. Either. Except we need this reach, bro, for like business needs and for this podcast to have some fun with it. So anyway, I put out a thing on my story today, just asking people to send us random questions and shit so we could try to answer some on the show. Yeah. And we got a few of them, so I'm gonna throw a couple out real quick because people have some questions.
Question number 1.
Yeah, question number 1. Let's see. It was from Daniela. So she says, Cody, as a new parent as well, I have found the most functional lifting movement I use is similar to a racked kettlebell squat. And she put a picture for reference if you need to see that picture. She said, I use this movement often to pick things up from lower surfaces while holding my baby. She just had a baby too. What functional lifting movement, if any, do you find yourself applying with your newborn most often? And then she said, this question also applies to me for when my kids were little. And the quick answer for me, and I said this earlier when I sent it to you guys, is I just use my wife. I give her the baby and then I do what I need to do. But what about you? I can't imagine you've had to do a whole lot of that yet, have you?
Not yet, but when I do have him, I do pretty much the same thing. Hold him like a little football.
Yeah.
I've even been eating in one hand.
Yeah.
And holding him in the other.
You drop a little oatmeal on his forehead.
And so just lick it off his forehead real quick. So, bro, how fucking crazy is it? How heavy they get after just a couple minutes of holding them?
Yeah,
right?
It's crazy.
Like you lift weights in the gym all day, and then you hold a baby for 2 minutes. You're like, holy! You start getting a bicep pump and shit, bro. Like, yeah.
And then you think like
exhausting.
Kate is just holding the baby
but
all the time.
women can hold a baby
issue.
forever though, bro. They'll carry on the car seat in their arm like a purse
all
for
the way
hours,
around the store.
I do that shit. I start getting pumps and shit. I'm just like, oh man, I can't fucking do this. Here, little woman. It's not the same, bro. I don't know what it is.
Yeah. Genetics, I guess. I mean,
It's what I think it's what they're created for. Like,
Yeah.
not in a negative way. We're gonna get all attacked by that.
Not all of us. Just one of us.
But nah, you co-sign everything that goes on this by association, bro.
But that's true though. Women were
Right, just like they can give birth and we can't. Like
Yes.
a man couldn't fucking handle that, bro. Imagine.
Dude,
No, that'd be
A
crazy.
man, I don't imagine. That's
a woman's
painful.
body. A woman's body literally prepares itself for birth prior to the baby coming.
They have a higher pain threshold than men too.
Much higher. Yes.
Not emotionally, but physically.
So when we say that we got when we get kicked in the balls, it does hurt worse than birthing a child. That's facts.
In all fairness,
but not because women don't experience real pain, but because they experience real pain differently. They're able to take it more than we are.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you could say it's worse as opposed to it just feels worse for us.
Yeah, I don't know.
no, I think it's probably worse.
I think it's pretty fucking bad.
I want to agree with you, but I never had a baby. So
I got hit in the
tell
testes with a hockey puck.
Oh.
I thought I was gonna fucking die.
you.
Yeah.
Hey, we won our
I was
last
gonna
hockey
say,
game,
speaking
huh?
of,
Yeah. 4-2.
Are you guys gonna be a dope ass team again this year? We need a schedule, man. How can we come out and support if you guys don't ever give us a
Because
schedule?
I wanted to see how this game went first.
Motherfucker, you shouldn't have asked me to pay for jerseys before that.
So yeah, we'll see how it goes.
okay, so when's the next game? This Sunday?
Yeah,
And where?
I'll find out. Yeah.
Can't even support the damn team that we support.
For real? Like, what do you mean? The one of the captains doesn't even know.
Well, there's 3 different arenas that we play at, and they all change every weekend. So,
They changed the day before or what?
well, I have to look at the schedule. I don't know what it was.
We can go find the schedule. I think I'll talk to Kayla. She'll do her investigative work.
Hey, if you guys want to come watch me fucking lay out people.
All right. So Daniela's question, not too much of an answer, I guess, huh?
I would just say I'd probably do the same shit that she does.
You would do a kettlebell squat type hold.
Yeah. I don't know. Whatever a fucking football hold is.
Yeah, but what are you picking? What are you picking? Like, say you got to pick up something that's like 25 pounds.
You
What are
drop
gonna do?
you drop the baby's bib on the floor and you need to pick it up while you're holding the
Yeah,
baby.
fucking hold him like a football.
Yeah.
What if your
Oh,
back
this-
gives out?
What? Does this fucking back look like it would ever give out? See that?
I can't wait until like 5 years from now. His back's just blown out.
He's got 4 kids hanging off of him and shit.
He's got to wear one of those black belts around his waist.
A workman's belt.
A workman's belt.
Hell yeah. Cody, we see him walking around in the store with one of them on. We're like, what the fuck, bro?
He's like, yeah, I got sciatic nerve issues.
He keeps pre-workout in the diaper bag.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gym bag thrown out.
Protein powder in the
I'm gonna
baby
go with
bottles.
the football hold though. I think that's my bread and butter.
All right, so here's one I've always wanted to ask because over the years I haven't known too many like hardcore bodybuilders like yourself having babies, probably because they can't. But that's true. But you have now, and there's this long running question about bodybuilders and breast milk. Are you gonna try it?
Have you already tried it? It's already.
No.
You're gonna pump a few bottles up or what?
No.
You don't think so?
I think that's
what if it's gains,
I
bro?
think that's disgusting.
Well, what if it's gains?
No, I don't care.
You think it's disgusting?
Disgusting.
Drinking somebody else's titty milk?
What's so
That's your
there's
wife.
nothing more you drink a cow's titty milk. You guzzled a gallon of it the other
Yeah,
day.
but I can't fucking talk to the cow. Like, cow doesn't talk to me.
Yeah, that's worse.
Cow doesn't bitch at me when I'm not home at night. You
It
know?
could if you had one.
It's probably
I don't
worse
know
now
the-
that there's
I
a
don't know
baby
the
there
fucking-
too, huh?
I
She's
don't
like,
know
I
the
need some
cow's
help.
name.
What the hell? And she's like, I'm sorry.
Oh, you're going to the gym again?
Give me that titty milk.
I think you should try it, bro.
We could be titty
I
brothers.
think we should find out if it's real deal or not. Most bodybuilders pay women for that shit online.
Yeah, we're not
Regular
we're not
people
breast-
pay women for that online.
we're doing formula, so there's no titty milk in our house.
So what does she do? Doesn't she have to pump it though? She will eventually,
She already did.
but it doesn't end there.
It does.
She keeps reproducing.
No,
She doesn't have to
she's
pump
done.
no more.
Yeah.
Okay.
So did you save
So
it?
what happened was we tried to do the pump and
Just wasn't taking it.
she wasn't producing a whole lot and it just took up all of her fucking time.
Yeah.
So we just decided that formula was gonna be the better option to free up some more time for us.
Okay.
So that's what we're doing now. I would have,
It's easier. I know that.
it is easier.
Yeah.
Obviously, you want him to have as much breast milk as that because there is some great properties of muscle
Oh yeah,
building.
is there?
You know what I'm saying, dog? All right, I'll be honest. I've been sucking titty milk.
He's like, there's just not enough for the baby, so we're doing infamil. Hell
Titty
yeah!
milk was mine.
All right, Daniela, you should have expected that question to go left, though.
Mama. That's what I do when I come home. Okay. Mama.
That she knows. That's it.
All right, Cody. Here's one for you. Who? This one's from Amir. Who's one of the best looking guys at Metroflex in the 24 to 25 year old range?
Well,
That's crazy.
I don't even know people's ages,
I don't know.
let alone
I
if
don't
they're
even
good
know
lookers.
Amir's age, honestly, but
I'm sure he's 24 to 25.
Amir wants me to pick him, but he's never at the gym, so I can't pick him.
Oh, come on.
I'm gonna have to go with Devin Kelly.
I don't know who that is.
I know. Yeah, you do. You know him if you've seen him, I think.
You think he's a good-looking kid?
No, I don't think anybody's good looking.
I don't know who Devin Kelly is.
You don't have to be gay to call another guy good-looking.
I said anybody, not just a guy.
You don't
thinks
think
they're
I'm
all
good-looking?
Nicole's good looking, and that's about it.
You don't think
know?
I'm good-looking?
Definitely not my type. I don't date bodybuilders.
All right.
Especially breast milk drinkers.
Yeah, and ones with kids too.
I'm gonna go with Devin Kelly.
I have no idea who that is.
Google him, bitch.
I'll just Instagram real quick. Hey, Google might not return what we're looking for.
Yeah, I don't know anyone that's that age, honestly.
Well, he might not be 24, but he's a good-looking kid.
Yeah, I mean, we've got a lot of younger people that are doing pretty good in the gym. I mean,
Man, there's
good
a lot of young
physiques and
kids in there. A lot of young kids in there.
Yeah.
Is it Devin?
Devon. Shout out to Devin. He's a hockey player too. Try to get him on my team, but he's got his own team.
Oh, he coaches. Does he coach?
Yeah, he coaches too.
Yep. I think I know who you're talking about.
Oh, that guy.
Let me see quick.
You think he's the best looking guy?
Well, I mean, you pick a bad picture there. I mean, he's a good looking.
Well,
kid.
good looking guys don't have bad pictures.
That is true.
I feel like
Okay, who are you picking?
I don't know. I don't judge dudes either, so I'm not gonna give a pick.
my-
I will say
Now
this
you look
though.
real bad.
I will say this guy gives me Goose vibes from Top Gun.
What?
Yeah,
You think he looks
fair.
like Goose?
I mean, he just gives me those vibes, bro. I don't know.
That's not.
That's
not him?
That's a different guy.
How come this dude's in all these pictures?
That's his friend. Hangs out with the boys.
It's 2022.
Yeah, John. Get with it.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
First the thing about women, now this.
I'm suspicious of you, Cody.
You're getting freaking. You're gonna get fucking jumped. Up.
Literally.
The feminists and gays are coming after you.
For real.
And then the furries too.
It's gonna be a rough week.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll bypass that question. I know Amir wanted us to say him, but I don't think Amir's the best looking guy.
I think we'd need like a top 10 list at least of all the 24 to 25 year olds to really.
We'll have to ask a woman that question next
Amir,
time.
he quit lifting, so he got skinny, so he's no longer the best looking guy.
I see Amir in the gym. In fact, I just shared his post today.
I seen him just the other day, but I'm also hardly in the gym, so
That's true.
Let's see. Let's see what else we got.
I'm still huge.
See, this one's gonna set the tone for the rest of the
That's a small
the
switch.
podcast here
Extra
because I know
large.
Cody wanted to jump on this. Aiden Brown says, "What are your thoughts on Trump announcing his run for POTUS?"
Boom! Make America great again. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love the Hodge twins.
I love
by
the
way.
Hodge twins too.
Yeah, they're pretty. Legit.
I used to watch them all the time back in
I'm
the
just
day.
over the whole jockeying Trump thing. It's
Yeah,
like
I don't. Yeah.
Like, do I think he's the better option as it stands right now? Fuck yeah, by a long shot, man. Because the guy was definitely pro America. I do think that post presidency, especially, he's made a lot of fucking statements that make me very weary of his agenda.
But he's always said dumb shit. Like that's
okay, but
that's
dumb
his
shit.
MO.
Saying dumb shit is one thing. Saying anti like American shit and divisive shit in the very
He's a
party that
divisive
he's
guy.
the very party that he's a part of. Like that showed me something really weird in him, bro. Like he got mad at another opponent who was a Republican because I did him a favor, and how now he wants to run against me, poopy pants. Like what the fuck, bro?
Well, okay,
Come on.
so I was really conflicted. Like I've been really conflicted. At first, I was like, I'm all for fucking Trump. I think he should go. And then after DeSantis won by a landslide, and everybody was like, he's the guy to take us to the promised land. So then I was like, well, maybe they're right. Maybe, Trump needs to step down. But then I've been hearing that there's been a lot of people in the Republican Party that are backing DeSantis, and these people are certified rhinos.
Yeah.
And so
What does that mean?
meaning like they're
on the fence.
they're not for the American conservative party. They're not for the people. They're fucking for themselves pretty much. So
It's Democrats.
it's like do you know who Mitt Romney is?
Yeah.
He's a fucking prime candidate for a rhino. Fuck that guy. But so I heard, I don't know if that's true. I have no idea. But I've heard he's been talking to all these different rhinos and stuff so that they're backing him and they want Trump out because Trump will always be.
So that gave not to interrupt you, but definitely to interrupt you. That gave him an upper hand though for Trump to even open his mouth like that. Is, you know what I mean? Like he gave that dude a pathway to find a tactical approach to beating him out.
Yeah.
Now you've turned him against you. Do you realize how easy it will be for him to sway anyone who was already in favor of Trump just because he was the lesser of evils, which is kind of where I walk, now has another option. But before Trump, it was an easy race for him. He just had to.
That was it.
He just had to hope they don't cheat again, and he could win. But now there's three options. Now you got Democrats. Now you got Trump, and then you got DeSantis. I would like to see, because I think they all suck in general. I would like to see though Trump run for 2024. DeSantis be his VP, and then DeSantis run the following in 28. And then after that, so we have 12 years of pro-American presidents in place, at least more pro-American than the current communist government that we have.
Yeah, I mean, it'll be interesting to see what happens if DeSantis if he actually puts himself forward for nomination.
Yeah, I saw The Simpsons predicted
Because-
that Melania is running in 28.
I doubt it. Because once the debates start, the fucking mud starts slinging.
Yeah.
And Trump already said that he has dirt on him that he was ready to release. So I don't know, man. Can you
Everyone says they have dirt on Trump, but they've done nothing useful with it so far.
Trump went after fucking Ted Cruz. Like he destroyed Ted Cruz in the debate, and he was like mudslinging against his family. He was fucking playing dirty.
Yeah, I remember.
He was playing dirty. But those two are, I think they're boys now. So I don't know. I guess it could happen. Maybe.
It's a weird world we live in.
If he could swallow his pride, because they're both alpha males. So if he could swallow his pride, and I don't know, maybe. But like I said, but after watching Trump's speech last night and just kind of listening to what other people are saying, I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna stick with my boy Donnie D. Donnie T.
Nothing wrong with that.
How about you, Dion?
I don't know. I got a lot of reading up to do. I've been pretty out of it as of lately. So,
and I'm supposed to be impartial because I'm in the military, but obviously I'm going to choose someone that I know will support me in the military. And historically speaking, that's always been on the right, because we get a lot of funding from Republicans funding the military, and that's always been like that.
Yeah.
So obviously I'm going to be supportive of the person that is pro-military.
Yeah, especially when you see what Trump had did with the military over his 4 years. So, but with that being said, I mean, I feel like I'm so new to all of this, and I only really started paying attention when the pandemic started, I guess. So
Well,
too.
that was a lot of people.
Me too.
That was a lot of people.
Yeah, I didn't give a shit about politics.
Plus,
I didn't either.
never voted in my life, so
I voted
need to.
a couple times before that, but I never gave two shits about politics
Yeah.
until they actually really started to affect us.
Yeah, a lot.
Then
Yeah.
it was like, okay, something's up.
So that's the thing, and like I don't get like, so will Joe Biden? When do we know if he's gonna run again?
He already said he was going to. but-
He doesn't stand a chance.
That's crazy.
bro.
I wouldn't. I can.
I
tell
just
you-
saw that he didn't show up to the G20 summit, and no one knows what's going on. That's happening like right now. They said they put an early lid on it because
Thought he was
Biden
there.
didn't show up. They said he wasn't present at the dinner.
Really?
Yeah, it was just on the news.
Probably got lost.
Yeah, I mean, he probably went to the wrong
He
dinner.
went to the bathroom and
He was at the
just
wrong
couldn't
fucking
find his way
table and
back,
shit,
yeah.
telling stories about kids.
So fucking funny when he's at the podium and then he turns and he's just like,
What do I do? Where do I go?
Yeah, I could say I could say confidently I won't vote for him.
Corn Pop was a bad dude. He ran with some bad boys. Did you know that? Did you watch that speech that he gave?
I don't
It
know.
was a couple of years ago during 2020 when he was out campaigning. He was talking to a bunch of black folks. He's talking about how he's a lifeguard, and he called this black kid Esther, and the black kid wanted to beat his ass for it.
That's wild.
So he was like, Corn Pop. His name was Corn Pop. He's like, and Corn Pop was a bad dude, and he ran with some bad boys.
I've seen clips of that, but I never watched
Dude,
that
that
one.
was the same one where he's like talking about his hairy leg, you know?
Yeah, I did see that.
Rub my leg up and down. I got blonde hair in the summer.
It's so weird, bro. This is like the weirdest presidency in the history of the world, probably.
Yeah.
It's so strange that this is legit and that people back him. And like, what gets me the most is the shit that they're rolling out right now, trying to act like, look at all the they did one today, said, let's set the record straight. And it was this scroll of all the things he's done in his presidency that was good for America.
Like what?
Literally, I'll tell you in one quick phrase, everything getting back to normal is what they're taking the credit for.
But it's not back to normal.
No, but you like coming back into order. You know what I mean? Like little by little, like every improvement that's made since the total destruction, which they say Trump did, but it was actually 2020. It all went to shit.
Yeah.
Everything slowly coming back is what they're trying to take. They're like, look at what Biden has done. I'm just like, that's natural order. That's just things coming back into play. You know what I mean? Whether it's just the nature of us getting into acceptance of the way things are, so we're spending more money,
Getting
like
back to work,
but like,
we got-
so this is one of the things I want to talk about. I wanted to bring up too, because we talk a lot about where the fuck is everybody at, like people working and shit, right? So I talked to
Fucking disappeared.
Yeah, with all 8 billion people in here.
now we have well, did you see too today? They just, man, we're gonna be all over the place on this one, but so today they just announced, and I believe it was not
Population.
it wasn't Mitt Romney. It was who's the other dude? I think he's like a rhino. I can't think of his name. I don't know. It's just one of these old weirdos.
Crenshaw.
Not Crenshaw. He's an older cat than that.
Oh.
I almost want to say it's Giuliani, but I could be wrong. But anyway, so this guy just said today that because of the population shortage, because people just aren't making, after we hit 8 billion people in the world, right?
Yeah.
He says because people aren't having a lot of babies right now, we're seeing a shortage. We should allow the 11 million plus immigrants from
Illegals.
Mexico to come over and give them citizenship.
Chuck Schumer.
Schumer, yes. And he said we should give them citizenship.
Yep.
And I'm like, what the fuck are these
makes
people
no
talking
sense.
about?
He said-
After our enemies have already said we're going to come through your border and that's how we're going to infiltrate America.
So he wants to do away with what the Trump administration put.
Well, the judge already did away with it today too.
he did.
Yeah, the whatever
So
that
there's no more
federal
seeking,
judge.
seeking asylum. It's just
Well, no,
come
there
on
is
in.
there is seeking asylum. So what did Trump put in? There was some like executive order he put
You
in.
could come in if you're seeking asylum, like if your country's at war. Or
Right. But the rule was they couldn't come over anymore
They had to
unless
go-
they were seeking asylum.
They had to go to a neighboring country, like a NATO country, I think it was.
Right.
Which is Mexico,
whatever it was,
which is
that
Mexico.
judge ended that Trump
Yeah,
order,
yeah.
and so now they can just come the fuck over.
Yes.
They don't need to come through legally or any which way. Which I continue to say this, man. This is modern day fucking slavery, and people don't want to hear
you
that
would be a
shit, but it
fucking-
is.
You'd be a fucking idiot if you think that they give a fuck about any of these illegals.
Fuck no, bro.
They don't give a fuck.
You know
about
why they
them.
want to give them citizenship? Because they're going to mandate their vote.
careful. That thing.
They're going to teach them how to vote, and they're going to tell them who to vote for so they could stay in America.
Yeah. And
then they're going to have that many more people voting for them. This is the game they play, bro. It's weird. It's super weird.
Yeah. That's the MO. And then they have the mail-in ballots and the ballot harvesting and the ballot drop-off or whatever they're, you know what I mean?
So I was reading too this week that in like places like the UK and Europe and shit, mail-in ballots have been outlawed.
Yeah.
Because of their fucking susceptibility to fraud.
Yeah.
So I just saw that.
And then we're fucking here playing with them too. Like what?
So
this makes no sense.
Raphael Warnock, the guy, the that's in the Georgia runoff.
Yep.
He is suing Georgia to try to get early voting as in like this Saturday or something like that. It's like, what the fuck? Why? Why would you need that early of a voting?
For what?
For his runoff election. He's suing Georgia to have like early voting as early as like this Saturday.
I just don't get why they're trying to change all the rules. Like the thing that gets me the most and that I don't understand why people aren't fucking paying attention to is in 2020, we had one of the worst experiences with the voting system.
Yeah.
Fraud was alleged on the largest scale we had ever fucking seen or heard. Yeah. And the Democrats had such a difficult time trying to defend that and scrambling to protect whatever they were doing or not doing or what, you know, you would think coming into this election now 2 years later, their number one objective would be to make sure this is the most flawless election to ever take place. And instead it happened exactly the way it happened in 2020.
Did they change anything?
No.
Except for Florida. Florida's the only fucking state that locked it down and fucking changed their election processes, which is why DeSantis won by 20% and they were able to count the vote that fucking night in that whole entire state. They counted the vote that night. DeSantis won by not even DeSantis. It was the fucking, they cleaned house. The Republicans cleaned house, even in Miami.
Yeah.
So the election processes were fixed, and look what happened. You can't tell me in places like fucking Arizona where it's more Republican than it is Democrat, and the governor there, the Secretary of State, Katie Hobbs, didn't even fucking debate.
Look, if you want to know if it's real or fake, look at it this way. Bottom line, you can't tell me that there's really anybody who's under 70 that likes Nancy Pelosi. And she won re-election, bro. There's no fucking way that's possible.
Yeah.
That's the biggest load of shit ever, man. That's how you know they cheated right there.
It's Sunday. Remember that when she was getting
stand it.
interviewed
When she was eating ice cream?
George Stephanopoulos or whatever his name was interviewed. He asked her a question. She's like, "Hi, good morning. It's Sunday." Like it was way off, like way the fuck off of what he asked her, and she was just like, "Good morning. It's Sunday."
Yeah, it's so weird, bro. It's so weird.
Oh, when she was at her house showing people her ice cream.
Who's smacking all the fucking cameras? All the cameras are gonna be waddling all over the place.
Hey, get down! You're embarrassing me. Come here.
Yeah, but he's got a dog.
Come here. I'll give you love.
Charlie's a good boy.
Yeah, Charlie would never do that. I'm just kidding.
So pit bulls are one of the most neediest fucking breeds of animals
that
there is. He's big and scary, but he. Yeah. All right. But anyways.
Sounds like he's drinking water.
He's like, there's that breast milk on your chin.
I
It's
can
good.
taste it.
You like that titty milk?
You know how
Why do
when
you think he got so jacked?
you know how when babies like are done eating and they got like milk all over their face and they're in like a coma. That's Cody.
Yeah.
Before he came, he was like, Kate was like, "Wake up! You got to go do the podcast."
He's like,
There's fucking hair everywhere. All right, go lay down. Go lay down.
All right, welcome back from break.
Yeah. All right. So good shit. I don't want this to be a completely political one, but I'm sure we're gonna come back into it.
Well, yeah. I mean, like, I was fucking upset because I was told we're gonna have a tsunami. You know, a red tsunami. I was like, fuck yeah.
And it wasn't
Time
that.
to take charge and fucking change some shit. You know, our lives are gonna be better now, and everything's gonna be good, dude. As soon as I started watching the election, I was like, saw all these fucking Democrats projected winner. I was like, dude, where's the red wave? What's going on here? And then kept watching it, and more fucking.
Like, how did they predict it, but then still have to spend another fucking week counting the votes?
Week.
That doesn't even make sense though. Like, they predicted that they were killing it, they were ahead, but then still spent. And if you see, have you seen the new graph too? Like when 2020 for the presidency, how it showed like the red and blue line, and in the middle of the night while we were all sleeping, the red line was about to go down, and in the middle of the night it just shot straight up and then over.
The blue line.
It did it again for the midterm elections.
That's
bro.
so weird.
It's so strange. It's so strange. But the weird part to me is not even just that, because I think we expected this to happen.
Yeah.
What's weird to me is how the fuck does nobody have the ability to do anything about the obvious shit? Like, we all see it. All the people were like, what the fuck? Look.
Yeah.
Every motherfucking Supreme Court judge, every Republican, every rhino, whatever, should be raising hell right now, going, yo, that's pretty fucking obvious what's happening here.
Yeah.
But nobody's doing that. Just us people, the peasants are like, what the fuck is happening? Look.
Yeah.
And they're just like, anyways, it's Sunday. Good morning. And it's just like, yo, like you
got shit like fucking.
There should be, but I'm saying, why isn't there opposition?
I don't know. We need to start.
There's no opposition, bro, because this is all part of the plan.
But so that Katie Hopp, not to go back to Arizona again, but I'm going to. She is the Secretary of State of Arizona? I think it is. Okay. But she is in charge of the election itself. The person that is running for governor is in charge of the election herself. The person that refused to debate Carrie Lake won, and she's in charge.
Yeah, that's BS. Same with Nevada. Nevada, they had a fucking a Democrat win there too again.
Yeah. That
after 5 days of counting votes after the actual election.
That Lexalalt, whatever his name is, he was projected to win, but then all of a sudden he was in behind. Then all of a sudden,
overnight.
So we went
over 4 nights.
We went from crushing the House to barely winning the House, and then we went from almost winning the Senate to losing the Senate.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. In the middle of the night when we were all sleeping again.
Yeah.
It's just absolute bullshit.
It took Arizona a week to decide the votes for governor. A week. Yeah. But I don't know.
I think they just wanted to make sure they were going to steal the Senate, and then they let a few more Republicans win later, so they can make it look like it wasn't a steal.
Yeah,
they'd be like, if it was cheating, explain how some of them still won.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's like, well, because you got all the motherfuckers you needed to win, and then you let the fucking ones that didn't matter win.
Well, where do we go from here? I mean, obviously, the only way to change the election process is by getting in office. What if they keep fixing the election?
Yeah, but
I'm not saying this election was stolen. Can't say that on YouTube. But if their election maybe is not,
well, here's the thing.
Then what do you do?
Here's the thing. If you think there's not people in a position already that can make a change, and they're just not able to, or that should, like what you're saying, we should run for office or some shit like that, and try to be the change. There's already people in place, and they can't do a fucking thing about it, bro. Mm-hmm. None of us will ever have the power Trump has. Former president, fucking one of the richest men in the world, and he can't do a fucking thing about it. With all the people who support him and have his back, and he ain't able to fucking apply any kind of change to any. He can talk about it openly like the rest of us and tell us, you're right. Look at what's going on. It is exactly like you think. And if you make me president again, I'll fix this.
Yeah, right. Can't.
What about now though? Why is it that we have to wait? If it's really this bad, there shouldn't have to be a wait till the next president run to fix it. We should be like, no, if you're a fucking American and you're in government, you have a fucking obligation right now to end the shit. How about, like you did for Trump and all the bullshit, fake shit that you made up on him, how about you just impeach this guy and let's put a real motherfucking pro-American president in place? I don't care who it is, bro. I don't care if it's DeSantis, if it's Trump. I don't give a fuck. As long as this person is down with America and actually doing real shit for America and not faking his policies and not pretending to do things. Like they're tricking people left and right. They tricked Black America with putting him into place if they voted for him, and he would make all kinds of changes. And then they tricked everyone with the student loan thing. And he tricked everyone with the fucking federal legalization of marijuana thing, because he got all the votes they needed into midterm elections. And then he was just like, oh yeah, by the way, fuck you. But not really fuck you. They said, oh, look, a judge blocked it. We're not going to be able to do it now. Sorry.
Yeah.
Like, then, what the hell? Like, if we're not used to seeing that whole bait and switch game, bro, we're like, you're not paying attention. You're being completely ignorant.
They drew the draft to ask for $8 billion for Ukraine again, and then also some more money for COVID-19.
Hey, speaking of the draft, how come if you identify as a woman, you can still get drafted in the military? I don't get that part. We have to legally allow them to go to the bathroom with our children and all that other stuff, but when it comes to the draft, they have to be identified as a man now.
I feel like if you don't have kids, you should just be able to have to get drafted.
Yeah.
You what?
I said if you don't have kids, you should have to be drafted, and if you do have kids, one of you have to go.
Yeah.
I feel like that'd be the only way it'd be fair in today's society.
But it should be a paper, rock, scissors thing. It's not a sexual orientation.
For sure. No, yeah.
No, like, well, you're the man, you got to go. She's like, well, but I know women that identify as men. Can't they come?
Well, I mean, but the thing is if you have kids, then like a woman is generally going to be more suited to take care of a kid in society as of time.
So if society rules, then
they
shouldn't be allowed to take a woman who identifies, or they should be allowed to take a woman who identifies as a man, and a man who identifies as a woman should get to stay home.
Yeah,
if society rules.
That is weird. I wonder if a person who identifies as man but was born female, do they have to sign up for the draft?
So if you're a furry, where do you stand, do you think?
You don't have to go.
You don't got to do anything.
I'm going to wear a fucking bear costume if I have to go to war.
What's the cutoff age?
What?
The cutoff age for the draft?
Like a bear furry? Not like...
Damn, that's a good question. I don't know.
I think it's like 35 or something.
It's somewhere in that range.
Well, that's the cutoff for joining the military, but...
The draft age isn't very high.
28. Maybe it's 28. Let's just fucking ask. Let's ask Google that has all the lies available for us that we could ever want.
Yeah. But that's so crazy. They're like, oh, we're going to draft you guys. You guys don't know how to fight. So this will be sick. You guys are going to take these shots while all the other guys that know what they're doing stay behind. Yeah. Like, we have to sleep on the floor? No way.
18 to 25.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah, so the best looking guy in the gym's almost out of that category. Bro.
Whoever that is.
I'm willing to bet that if they needed the numbers, they would
up it. Just take it.
They would move that to the right.
So who's the most jacked motherfucker in the gym now that Cody's not a bodybuilder? Who's the biggest dude in the gym?
I'm still the biggest dude.
Nah, you not, bro.
I wish I knew his name, and maybe this is the way to talk about it, but he blew up. Like, I hadn't seen him in the gym in a long time, and he's a taller dude. He's probably around 6'3", 6'4", and he's a white dude, but he absolutely just got huge. I can't remember his name for the life of me, and I don't think you would know him.
When does he train?
I've seen him at like 6 a couple times, 6 p.m. So
6'3", that's fucking tall.
Yeah. But he looks very full, like much bigger than he ever looked before. But
like, what would you guess his weight to be?
I'd say 235, 240.
Way more than he does.
Yeah, he can't be the biggest dude in the
gym,
he's
man. Bigger than Cody looks. Like
taller.
Yeah, but with that stature, I mean, he looks big.
No.
Who the hell could this be?
I wish I knew his name. If I see him again, I'll ask him what his name is again.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
No.
I'm not gonna say it because he'll probably watch this.
No. You gotta cut that. No, cut that out.
No, what?
Cut that out.
Nothing was said.
Cut the whole thing out. Cut it all out. I don't want it in there anymore.
Cut it out. I'll fucking cut that.
We'll fix that on the cutting room floor.
No,
shit. Shut
I don't know.
Cut your fucking.
Can you actually be careful with that?
I will pose down with anybody in the fucking gym.
So,
but are you the most jacked?
Yeah.
I don't know.
So fucking huge. Look at me.
Who is the most jacked? We gotta get to the bottom of this.
Honestly, if we're gonna go like not the biggest dude, but the most jacked dude right now would be Eric Sweeney, I think.
Yeah, Eric is.
What are the standards?
Fills out their skin.
Well, I'm thinking who's the biggest dude in general, like who's the thickest, the biggest weight, biggest biceps, chest, all that shit.
See, but I'm
like
thinking muscularly.
Yeah, muscularly. Who's the new biggest dude? Like who would be the new heavy, super
you
heavy
strip
guy?
out all this 60, 70, 80 pounds of fat.
It's not you. It's not you anymore,
you're gonna
bro.
Be tiny.
See that fucking bicep?
It's not you. You're fucking natty, bro. You can't be the biggest dude.
For real. Try cutting now. I bet you it'll suck.
Pretty fucking
Fucking average meat over here now, bro.
Pretty jacked for being
Cody, average meat mouth.
That's a good peak.
Yeah. No.
Hey, for being natty, I'm pretty fucking huge.
I mean, you're decent size. But Eric would win. Yeah, you're right.
Jacked. If you're gonna be the most jacked dude, I think it's Eric right now.
Yeah.
He's walking around pretty sick right now.
I'm not gonna fucking talk shit about Eric because he's jacked.
Bigger than you?
Well,
And he'll beat you up.
whatever.
Just pit them against each
I'm
other.
still pretty fucking huge, so I'm gonna say I'm the biggest one.
Yeah, when are you gonna compete again?
Well, now you guys talking shit. I might have to start doing it again.
He's getting all hurt. He's like, damn, I'm losing my mojo over here.
No, I'm kind of set on trying to do a boxing match next year.
Next year? What do you think you'll box at?
You're gonna have to fight Spencer. He's the other biggest dude in the gym.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if
He was telling me that Lorenzo
say
Lorenzo was telling him that he's got the knockout power all day, like for a good 10 rounds. Bro.
He also said he wants to fight you too.
Okay.
Spar against you.
okay,
So whenever you're ready for that.
okay.
Who do you think will win in a fight between Spencer and Cody?
I think he's got more of a gas tank, honestly. I think that's gonna be a war of attrition.
That guy's repping fucking 315 for 40 and shit, bro. I think he could out stamina you.
Just out of stamina,
Sure.
You'd have to get him with some good body shots. If not, tire him out. It would be good to see though.
I'm not going down this road.
What road?
Next subject.
All right, fine.
Because you guys are making
Who do you
fucking
think?
awkward.
Who do you think the strongest dude in the gym is right now?
Me?
No, I haven't seen you do anything cool
No,
yet.
I'm not that strong.
I was gonna say.
Listen,
Here's a topic I want to bring up because I said this a while back on our group talk thing. I want to talk about how strength doesn't equate to size.
But size does matter.
Okay, sure, but just because you're strong doesn't mean you're going to be a big motherfucker. Like there's dudes that walk around the gym, and not just Metroflex, but any gym, who maybe they can fucking roll 5 plates, maybe they can bench press 415, maybe they can do all these cool things, and they get in front of a mirror or a camera and they think they're the most jacked big motherfuckers. But they're not. They're just strong.
Well,
but then I think of dudes like so I think of Ty Zakowski. Now that's gonna have to get cut. See, that's a dead ringer right there.
Why we keep doing this?
But like Ty Zakowski,
don't cut that.
Ty Zakowski's fucking strong as fuck, and he's at what, $170.
Okay, this is another one. Is Jamie Remick. We were talking. The other day.
There you go.
He was like, "Yeah, I'm 195. I'm pretty sure he does like the powerlifting competitions at like a 180 something,
And he's got over a 400 bench.
he was going for the the state record or world record, state record. So, and that, I mean, that's crazy.
But it's just like it kills me sometimes to see this because like it's not hard to get strong.
Yeah,
it's one of the easier routes.
People are more made to be strong than to be big.
Being strong a lot of dudes can be strong. I know really skinny dudes that can bench, squat, and deadlift a lot of fucking weight in comparison to a big motherfucker who can also do that. You know what I mean? So like when you talk about like if you're a big dude, you're 6 foot plus and you're 250 plus pounds, you should be pulling Marshall weight to call yourself strong. You know what I mean? But if you look at Marshall, like if Marshall were to dial down, it like cut up like a bodybuilder, he's not going to be freaky big.
No,
his stature is huge when he's got meat on him, but he's not going to stay freaky big. Why is it doing that?
That's weird.
Hasn't done that in forever.
And 2 times in one pod.
It's the SD card.
We're gonna have to cut that.
We got to cut what I said too. Actually, though,
No, I'm not cutting that.
Please
part.
cut that.
That was no identifiers.
Fucking shit.
Now I gotta find the guy's
Marshall,
name.
yeah, he's been cutting down too. So
I was gonna say,
Yeah, but you know, you can tell because he's been doing a lot of what he hates.
Yeah.
He's been posting a lot of fucking pictures in the bathroom.
He has been
flexing. He thinks he gets away with it because he'll make a fucking side
joke about it,
comment
yeah.
like thirst trap post or some shit, you know. But in reality, he's getting it out there, bro.
He's loving it.
Yeah, he wants
pretty
you to
soon
see
he's gonna
that
take
shit.
pictures without a shirt on.
Yeah. Well, he already started. He put on a sports bra to make it look like comedy.
Oh,
but in
yeah.
reality, he was just
was
excited
flexing.
to show his
He
physique.
was just his.
Yeah,
We're fucking catching on to you. We're catching on to you.
He's trying to
fat
sneak.
fuck.
He's trying to sneak it in. He wants to tell everybody in the gym, "Stop fucking doing this. Stop doing that. I fucking hate this." Then he's like, "But look."
It's like in the bathroom.
pump cover.
Yeah, he likes to make it look like he's making fun, but in reality, he wanted you to see that fucking pump, that forearm pump and shit. You know.
Yeah, I don't know. Strongest in the gym. That's a tough one. Those Olympic lifters are getting like
Yeah, those
we have
guys
a
are
good
badass.
crowd of Olympic
Yeah.
lifters. That's for sure.
Legendary barbell is fucking pretty legit, man.
Yeah,
Who's
yeah.
that?
That's
That whole group of Olympic lifters back there under
call
Tyler
themselves
Barnes.
Bar Nasty.
That's Tyler Barnes' crew. They're
They call
legendary
themselves a different name.
Legendary Barbell is their like Olympic lifting team.
Oh, they have a team.
Yeah, yeah.
Why can't they just be Metroflex Olympic lifters?
That's what they were before they came to Metroflex.
Oh,
Yep.
gotcha.
But they're legendary barbell at Metroflex.
So the other day when I was in the gym, there was this girl that spent a good half hour taking pictures in the mirror.
That's so tough on the gym floor.
No, she was in a squat rack.
So on that's the gym floor,
No,
dog.
not technically.
Technically, is that the floor of the gym?
I guess
I meant like it not in the posing area or not in the bathrooms or
Right.
something like that. Like
So
she's
she-
in the way of stuff.
she was in the squat rack and just like you could see her just doing different positions and just like on Snapchat fucking taking pictures. I was like, Jesus Christ. That's why I said it. I was like, you're spending more time taking pictures than you are actually lifting the weight.
You told her that?
No, that's what I posted on Instagram.
Okay, yeah, I
That's
remember
why I
that.
was frustrated. I was like, well, I should be
I don't get why that like you and Marshall get so worked up about that.
Were
kind
you
of
going to
shit.
use the
Because
squat
it's
rack?
fucking
weird to
annoying.
me.
Were you going to
It's
use
weird
the
to
squat
me.
rack?
So when somebody else wants to use that squat, I was right next to her, but
Did you want to use that squat rack?
yeah.
Okay, well then you should have asked her to move so that you could use it then.
Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why
I'm not
everyone's so afraid to be like, "Hey, I'm sorry." Like,
Are you?
Can
How
you
many
stop
more
taking
photos?
pictures?
Are
no,
you
or not even
No,
that. You don't
not
even
that.
have to be rude. You could just be like, "Do you mind if I work in
Into your
between your photo
photos?
shoot or
Yeah.
something?" Like, I don't know. Like, it doesn't have to be rude.
You mind
like
if I just get right behind you?
I know I'm super impartial to this situation because it doesn't fucking bother me. Like I could give two fucks. Like you've all annoyed me in the gym at some time and point. You know what I mean? But like I don't bicker about it or get upset. It doesn't ruin my day. And I also like the idea of being open minded to let people like I always say I created Metroflex to be a platform for other
I
people
get that.
to
I
do
get
their
it.
thing in, right?
But this is supposed to be a hardcore training facility. You come there to fucking train. You didn't come to take pictures.
Bro, I
Yeah,
can't.
but people come there and they think it's an accomplishment to themselves too to show up at that gym. They get excited about that. They love to take a picture there.
They just want the tag.
But listen, how can you even say something like that? What Cody's saying, if you've dropped trowel on the gym floor completely to pose in the mirrors in front of the dumbbells. That's why I feel
Or
like
if you go fuck yeah really loud and then flex for everybody to look at you. Like how can you do stuff like that and then get mad at somebody else?
doing that? What? I don't fucking drop my trowel.
You've never dropped
when you're in
trowel.
prep mode, you'll drop trowel on the
Yes,
gym
no,
floor and check your legs.
Sam always did.
You did
Come
too,
on
though.
now.
No.
Bro, I got
You're
pictures
telling
of
me-
you on the
I
gym
was gonna
floor.
say, I'm
I've
pretty
taken
sure
the
we've
pictures
seen
of
the
you.
photos.
Check-in pictures are different.
Yeah.
On the gym floor?
I
Well,
did
we got a
check-in
posing
pictures.
room, homie.
Oh, this was before the posing room.
We got a bathroom.
That
We've
was
had a
before.
posing room since day
Yeah,
one.
but you didn't have all the mirrors in there.
We got outside.
huh?
We got outside.
During the winter?
We got the locker area.
Kyle Kubasek took
During
his
the winter?
check-in photos outside in the winter in his
Yeah.
posing trunks.
I don't know if those were check-in photos though.
Oh, maybe not.
Those are just regular photos.
In his posing trunks.
Yeah, he wanted to show off to somebody, but
I mean, you gotta do what you gotta
that didn't
do.
work out. Rest in peace, Kyle.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, no, I just don't feel like. I mean, I don't like it when it's in front of the dumbbells because it's like when I'm trying to do something right there and they're like right up next to the dumbbells, like And I'm like, all right, can I get to those? Like, let me just get past you right here. Or like I'm on a bench right here and they're in front of me taking pictures. And I'm like, but like they moved over to me like to take their
That
photos.
stuff doesn't get that stuff doesn't get to me at all. I just kind of look past it. One time some shit got to me is like me and my son were training together one time. And I wanted to say something to this guy so bad, but as the owner of the gym, I have to fucking bite my tongue so hard sometimes.
You just have to tell somebody
But this dude was worthy of getting fucking checked so bad, and I just couldn't bring myself to do it because I didn't want to make a scene. But my son was standing in front of the mirror, and he was doing like lateral raises with dumbbells. And this fucking guy literally walks right in front of him. And at first, Angel and me are both looking, and I'm thinking, oh, he's just gonna grab those dumbbells that he wants,
and then walk over it.
Yeah, no, he pulled them off the rack, stood in front of Angel, and started doing lateral raises in front of him.
See, that's what I mean.
And
that's what
I
I'm
was
saying,
like,
though.
but like it was obvious, bro. Like he knew Angel was there. Angel was close enough to the rack to where it was like the guy had to like get around him to get the dumbbells, but then he just stood there and did it. And I was like, I was on the other side because we were like supersetting, and I just watched this happen. And I even was like, hey, yo, what the fuck? Like out loud, and he had headphones on, so he didn't hear me. And then I was just like, nah, shut the fuck up. Don't say nothing. Just turn away. Like, let it be. Because I went up to Angel. I'm like, what the fuck? He's like, I don't know. And I'm just like, I was like, did that bother you? He's like, I mean, kind of, but it's not a big deal. And I was like, all right, I'm going to fucking leave it alone. Then. Because I didn't want to make a fucking scene, But like, that's the kind of shit I have to do. So I think I've just taught myself to not let so much get to me and irritate me. Otherwise, I'll spend my whole fucking day stressed out.
I fucking try. But I don't know. Like, I just come into the gym to blow off steam, and some stuff just pisses me off. I don't know.
Yeah,
especially like on the Smith machine. If I'm sitting there benching, and you get somebody that walks right by you, right in front of you, every fucking time you're benching, and all they do is
like on the turf,
do laps around the fucking gym, and they walk right in front of you. God damn, that pisses me off.
There was like when I was at the gym like more consistently, and like there when I was working there as well, like that people would want to talk to me so bad. And so then like there was times where I'm at the Smith machine and I'm just like taking a break between my set for a second, not on my phone or anything.
You good?
And then I'll get started with my set. And all of a sudden, I see somebody walk up to the front of the squat rack and just like stand there. And I'm like, whoa, fuck. Like, I just stop.
You have to be like headphones on. You're like, yeah.
Well, I'm in between my sets. I just like, I rack it because I'm like, what's going on? What do you need? Like, and it's just.
But you do that to yourself because in their head, they're probably thinking, I'm just going to wait till you're done.
Yeah, and I don't want that, though. I don't go
You'd rather them interrupt your set so you could be mad?
I'm already
That's
mad.
what I mean. Is like you guys are doing it to yourselves.
No, I'm already mad. Why? You see, I'm lifting. Yeah. I don't want to stop and have a 15-minute conversation with you now about something stupid,
Okay, so you say so don't, but this is why I get called an asshole when I tell people I don't want to fucking talk.
Yeah,
because he says it just like
leave me alone. Yeah. I gotta live.
Well, but for you it's different.
I'm an asshole.
No, but for you it's different. You only don't want that when you're in prep. When you're not in prep, you bother everybody in the gym, and you have no issues with it.
Well,
so
not so much anymore.
You used to walk around and talk. I remember your wife used to just stand there and watch you go talk to everyone in the gym. She used to be like,
well, it's mostly
shaking her head,
talking to the females. But
yeah, she hates that too.
Dude, I remember one time when I was in prep, I was out by the back, the back door or back entrance.
Yeah.
And Rock Solid Ross saw me, and I saw him coming. He was on his way to come talk to me. I was like, "Fuck, I don't want to talk to this motherfucker right now." And so I quickly walked away. And then I walked all the way around the gym, and he followed me. He was trying to catch up to me and tap me on my shoulder, but I kept walking faster. Finally, I stopped, and when I turned around, he was right there. He's just making up some bullshit, Rock Solid Ross fucking mantra. And I was like, "What? What do you want? What do you want from me? I'm just trying to fucking lift." But I'm an asshole when I'm on prep. I'll be the first one to admit.
Yeah, you're better. You've gotten better.
But it's tough. It's tough because I go in there, I do fucking 40 minutes of fasted, and then I lift, and then I got to do fucking cardio on top of that.
You don't want to spend your whole day in there.
No, because you get burnt out for being in the gym.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's why I went to Family Wellness for a couple of days because I was like, fuck, dude, I'm getting sick of fucking coming here all the time because I was spending hours in there.
I never went to.
Especially in 2016. in 20, yeah, but you didn't do as much cardio as me.
No, I didn't.
In 2016, I did 40 minutes. I would come to the gym, do 40 minutes fasted. I would eat breakfast. I would lift for, this is before I knew what the fuck I was doing. Lift for 2 hours, 2 or 3 hours. And then I would do 40 minutes on top of that. And that was fucking every day.
I don't think I've done more than an hour of cardio.
I just fucking burnt myself out. And that's why that prep sucks so bad. But I knew I was doing everything wrong. I was doing everything wrong. I should have been lifting for only an hour at the time.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I should have came in there, did my cardio, ate, lifted for an hour, did my cardio, and then leave. You know? But there was
just
no
exhausting
reason.
yourself.
There's absolutely but I didn't think I was doing enough.
Yeah, you weren't making any more progress.
I wasn't. I was probably making negative progress.
That's what it feels like.
But
all
I
the
didn't.
prep.
I was like, fuck, I gotta do more reps. I gotta do more exercises. So I would fucking do more exercises, and I was just like burning all of this energy, probably burning muscle at the same time because I'm not getting the calories that I need. And then I was just fucking dead ass tired all the time.
When you start to get to the end, dude, it just feels like you're not working hard enough. It just like mentally.
And I did the same fucking thing with this 2020 prep. I did the same fucking thing on, I was like, I got to do extra cardio. I got to do extra fucking reps. And, it strung me out.
Yeah.
It strung me out.
You just got to tell yourself you do what you're told. That's really, at those last couple weeks, you just do what you're told.
But like when you're fucking you got a warrior mindset. You want to do as much as you can to fucking win.
Yeah.
But
obviously that's too much.
If you're never winning, wouldn't you stop listening to yourself?
Yeah. That's hard. The point. That's why I
know I get you.
You just have to have that trust in that person or the trust.
Oh yeah, I do. I've trusted.
But you have to trust that that you're gonna be in a wrong spot to tell yourself what you need. You're not able to be like you fucking keep going. Like you shouldn't be telling yourself.
I didn't officially learn my lesson. I don't think until after this last one. I don't think I fucking realized how bad I was just going balls to the wall, fucking training all the time, and
you'll be back,
crushing the cardio.
You'll be back.
I'll be back. I would only come back if
we compete together.
Well, maybe, but if this local show here actually made a comeback, that would be the only way I would come back, because that would be the only reason why I would want to come back.
That'd be perfect. If that happens, we'll compete. I'll compete when you compete.
So we'll see how the what is it, 2024, March of 2024. We'll see how that show goes.
2023.
No, they're not doing it next year.
No.
Dang. They're gonna take a year off to try to
not do October either.
No, they're gonna take a year off to try to do reset.
Okay.
And then there should be coming back March of 2024. So depending on how that
spring
show goes.
2024 show will be fucking fire.
We'll see.
I think that would change the whole game. Give everyone a whole year of anticipation, and then the first show of the year be the spring show, because right after the holidays, people start first week of January for prep. You'd get the first.
Not if you're a bodybuilder.
You'd get the first select of everybody.
Shit.
I'd rather do it in the summer, honestly.
Oh man,
like prepping in the summer just was nice for me.
It is, but you're fucking giving up your summer.
Yeah, but you're giving up all the holidays when you do that winter prep. Like,
not necessarily.
The preps
you're
do.
You're not such a fat fuck. You can eat.
Okay,
once.
Who's a fat fuck? No, but when you have to like do longer cuts, it just is not fun. I mean, you could eat Thanksgiving and stuff, but like you don't get to enjoy it the way you want.
Oh, yeah, but then you can't like drink and party and do all that shit in the summertime. Go out on the boats, hit the lakes, have barbecues.
Yeah. I did that twice.
That's why Delta 8 and Delta 9, they're legal in Minnesota, so you're good. That's all you need nowadays.
I don't know. I've done it both ways, and I think
I saw Moorhead just put out some administrative process around that
to get rid of it.
No, they're going to allow people to do it. In fact, they're going to allow bars and restaurants to also sell it. They just have to get a certain like licensing to do it now.
Nice.
So I think what's going to happen next in Minnesota, now that they're basically a Republican state all of a sudden, is they're going to go for the legalization.
Who's a Republican?
I mean, a Democrat. I think they're going to go for legalizing it in Minnesota right away. They're going to make a shot for that.
That'd be crazy.
How the fuck did Waltz win? What the fuck?
That's not true. There's no way.
What the fuck?
There's no way, bro.
Oh my god.
Yeah, there's no way.
Dude, there were so many businesses that got shut down that never came back from 2020. And then not only that, but how many businesses got fucking burned down?
Well, and then all the freaking like just the security in the
That
cities
guy
and things like
gaslighted
that.
fucking the whole fucking
Yeah,
situation, bro. It was just a joke. I pretty much, since I live in Minnesota, like I didn't really care to vote, but I did anyway because I like to pretend it matters. But I literally, like, I didn't know who half the motherfuckers on the thing, bro. Anyone that said marijuana now or legalization, I gave them my fucking vote, bro. I was like, fuck, whatever. At least they got something right.
Yeah, but they're just saying
Like they literally put that on the ballot though, like under their name. It would say for marijuana now, or for legalization now and stuff like that.
That's how they get the potheads.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
These guys don't know.
So for me, it's not a matter of being a pothead. I want in the business, bro.
Exactly.
Yeah, but you're in the same boat as we're in for the rest of the fucking country.
Yeah,
they just.
I didn't vote for Waltz though. I intentionally looked to vote against him.
Fuck that guy.
Yeah,
But I'm just saying, like, I'm sure a lot of people vote like that. What?
Yeah, I'm sure the majority of people.
There we are. Here again, they're promising this big thing that they're probably not going to fucking follow through.
I think Minnesota will. I think North Dakota is going to have a hard time, bro. I think
all the boomers.
I don't think North Dakota is going to do it for years,
probably
bro.
not.
I mean,
For years.
with Minnesota,
Did you see the by county of North Dakota? Yeah. It was dominantly no, and then Cass County and like Grand Forks and somewhere else,
the big cities.
Yeah, they were like yes for it. Cass County voted
Bismarck
yes.
wasn't though.
Cass County voted yes. Every other county voted no.
Yeah.
But we have all the liberals here too, though.
It's crazy, man.
But in Minnesota, I mean, it's pretty much like pretty easy. Like
I think Minnesota wants it and they'll do it.
I mean, they don't have much left to do. Like you can get Delta 9. I mean, it's just inedible.
I can't.
No, you can't.
No,
you can. They don't. Yeah.
No, you're not supposed to.
Exactly. I was gonna say
there's a difference. Being not supposed to and can't are two different things.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure they sell Delta 9 in North Dakota as well, just in a different kind of form.
Different form, different strain.
No, it's I think they just have to have a low enough percentage. I'm pretty sure they still sell it. Like if it's
it has
below,
to be 3% or less.
Yeah.
You guys are still selling that, right?
Not Delta 9.
Yeah, we are.
Delta 9.
Not Delta. We have Delta 9 CBD. So it has 0.3% THC.
We have Delta 8
9 in it. And then we have Delta 8. Then there's Delta O, Delta M, all these other ones now, which are highly psychoactive. Like,
really?
Yeah, they are. But there's no administrative process.
Like trip balls or what?
I mean, I wouldn't say trip balls, but you can definitely get high off of it.
Like psychoactive is what marijuana is.
Oh.
Yeah. Not psychedelic.
Oh. Man.
Fucking skater guy.
Hey, man.
Be a lot cooler if you did.
Be a lot cooler if you did, man.
There's so much bodybuilding news we should talk about next podcast, though, too.
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot of bodybuilding stuff.
Dude, you're a fucking simp for Nick Walker.
No, I'm not saying.
This guy loves Nick Walker.
Okay, let's talk about. Do we want to talk about this?
Yeah,
right
go
now?
ahead. We got time.
You fucking simp.
He's saying, okay, Derek Lunsford looks better, or no. Who'd you say? What's his name? Brett Wilkins. Brett Wilkins looks.
I thought Brett looks better than Nick.
And who's competing this year at the Olympia?
Yes.
Not Brett.
Yes.
He's not competing.
But obviously, it's subjective.
Because he's small.
Well, look better as opposed to being able to win the Olympia are two different things.
Exactly.
I think a lot of motherfuckers not in the
saying.
Olympia look better than Nick Walker.
That's what I'm saying.
That guy looks gross.
Who's going to place higher this year? If Brett was there, Nick is going to beat him.
No, but
I think Nick is going to be maybe top 10.
dude,
maybe.
his fucking stomach is protruding, and his varicose veins in his legs should be an automatic fucking dog. I get it. It's genetics, but what he does
is it really genetics though? Come on, bro.
To start, yes,
but because he's had it, but it's gotten worse. It's obviously gotten worse. Like they look like they're about to fucking
look. He knows it's a problem because he went and got it checked out to make sure it was safe.
Yeah,
but that's a flaw, bro. Just like they knocked fucking Phil Heath for the fucking tumor and fucking
hernia.
The hernia, and who else had one that they knocked? Oh, Cali Muscle when he was competing Mr. California, he got told that he had to get rid of that if he wanted to win the show.
Yeah,
and then
short dude, black, he competes
Boniak.
still. Yeah,
William Boniak also had to have it removed, and it was because judges were telling him That's
At their regular shows, they're docking them.
That's losing you points. You got to get that taken care of. It's a cosmetic flaw.
Yep.
How the fuck are that dude's wormy ass legs not a cosmetic
I'll
flaw?
give you the legs.
That doesn't look vascular.
I'll
it
give
looks
you the legs.
sick.
He is only doing well because he's drawing in crowds.
He's the new Kai, bro.
Dude,
he's the new Kai. He's the new Kai. That's what he is.
Fucking physique is disgusting.
His stomach has nothing wrong with it. First off, I can't. He's big. Oh, he walks around.
They all got
like
the bonanzas, though, man. They all got that shit.
His abdominals.
Derek Lunsford looks good.
Derek Lunsford looks crazy,
solid, bro.
I can't wait till he goes to open.
Physique,
Derek Lunsford reminds me like of a better.
Do you think Sean Claudia is going to beat him?
No.
Wait, for what?
But the 212.
He's not. Derek Lunsford's in the open.
Is he?
Is he in the open?
He's in the open.
He is.
Fuck, why did I think he was in the 212?
And Sean apparently
212.
is talking about going to the open.
No, he announced today he's going to go
yeah.
reclaim his title. He said.
That's
I
good
sent that
because
in
he
the
would have
group
got
chat. My bad.
destroyed.
Yeah. Well, I wanted to see them go against each other one more time.
He would have got destroyed.
I know. I want to see them go against each other still.
He would be like.
The thing is,
it would be like this. this would it be like.
But Sean Clarita can make such big gains in a year. Like he's proven that. But he can't be much bigger.
No,
yes,
he's
I
too
get.
tiny.
Yeah,
Like height wise, he's too tiny. There's no upward mobility there.
Yeah.
He's probably maxed out on muscle size.
I think this year he will be. I think we haven't seen it yet. I think he'll be close here this year.
I don't really give a fuck about 212. I'm all about the open now. And I really do hope that I hope Derek Lunsford wins.
I don't know if he could win the Open yet, man. He looks good.
He's not winning.
I don't think he can win the Open.
No way.
No
with
way.
the updates that Big Ramy has been putting out, I don't know if anyone can beat Big Ramy.
I don't like Big Ramy's physique either.
I don't like
His
him
quads
as
are
a.
so fucking big that they're just so.
They're not that big anymore.
He's really streamlined.
There's
Yeah.
they look better now.
He's working with
Hani Ramba.
no, not Hani. What's his
Dennis
name?
James.
Dennis James again. Yeah, Dennis James cleans.
He's
him
not
up
his
every
like
time.
main guy, is it?
No, but he's like he preps him into the Olympia.
Yeah, like the last couple weeks.
Chad Nichols.
Yeah, was his old coach. He doesn't coach him anymore.
I think he does.
Does he?
Yeah. I think
Also, what about Hottie? Hottie looks fucking bad. Have you seen him? He's working with.
I
Hani.
heard that they were good. He just won a show, didn't he, last
Yeah.
week or 2
He
weeks
looks
ago?
fucking. His legs are fucking beautiful.
maybe
man,
some
that guy.
side enhancement going on there.
That's, I mean, and they're gonna dock him for those shoulders, dude. They've been
they're
calling that
oily.
out for 2 years now.
They got to. It's fucking gross. Stop doing that.
I honestly didn't notice until somebody pointed it out.
God damn, these fucking guys, they're just trying to get as big as they can and they're just fucking ruining this.
Some
But
guys can't grow
this is why
shoulders.
bodybuilding's going down, bro.
Yeah.
Is
They
because,
have- the judges
on
have to start scoring them
on
down.
the local level.
Yeah.
A, dudes don't want to get that big, and,
Yeah.
and B, most of them can't, bro.
Yeah.
So when it comes to bodybuilding, there's no future. Like they're thinking ahead. If I win my pro card, I don't stand a fucking chance
Yeah,
in the open division against bodybuilders. So they're all going to classic and they're all going to physique
killing
because
the sport.
they're letting bodybuilders win physique shows now, bro. Like the motherfuckers winning Olympia are big.
So
Big.
I should just compete in physique then.
Might as well. Apparently,
Could you
you can
imagine
wear
me
you
out
can
there
wear your
with
shorts.
So
My
bad,
fucking
dude.
huge calves.
You just look so bad, and it would look
They
so
would
out of
laugh.
place.
They would laugh. They're all gonna laugh at you.
Yeah,
bro.
but I would win.
No, you wouldn't.
Nah, no.
Why?
Your waist is too big. You wouldn't win.
Since when do I have a big waist?
Just compared to your body, it's not gonna work.
Oh my god.
Not on stage.
Dude, not on stage.
He streamlines really well on stage.
I'm not
shut
saying
up.
it's. I'm
You do-
saying
you
for
do,
a
you do.
physique guy, your waist is bigger than a physique
Well, okay,
guy.
but that was the bodybuilder Cody. This Cody can get small.
Yeah, that's true.
Do I have to pull up my fucking pictures?
What would you compete at? What weight would you want to hit? That's what I want to know.
Well, if I started now.
Why don't you just do classic?
Honestly,
Because at my height, I think I have to get down to like 170.
How tall are you?
178.
Isn't that weird?
how tall are you?
5'9".
No, you're good.
170.
185 or so.
Yeah, no. I haven't been 180. You're fucking telling me that I can't get fucking skinny? Shut the fuck up.
I'm not saying you can't get skinny. I'm
Shut
saying
the fuck
the
up.
way your body looks, your waist is not gonna ever be small enough
Look
to
at
be a
that.
physique guy.
Should I put it up to the camera? Yeah. Dion doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. Dion acts like he's a fucking expert.
Look at the physique guys that win local shows. You're not that.
Ooh, like fucking Matt. I mean, he's shredded.
Yeah, but you think of a guy
And
that's...
I would fucking put him in a goddamn eclipse. Oh, it's like this. That's right. I would fucking eclipse all those guys.
He'd be like 220, just out of place. I guarantee
Well,
it.
if there's no more bodybuilding, I gotta go somewhere. I can't fucking do classic physique.
Go home and watch your kids.
How small do you think you're going to get for boxing?
That's what I was wondering. What are you going to fight at?
Like, you got to get functional again. You got to get limber and all that shit. So
you don't know the
you might
classes,
have
but
to
just-
get down to classic physique size anyway.
You will have to.
Not 185.
You go super
to
heavy.
box.
No way.
205.
Well, it depends on
How much do you weigh right now?
What is super? Everything over 205, I think. It's
I
super.
think so.
Yeah.
So
No, 225.
okay. So if I get below 225,
How much do you weigh right now?
250.
You. That's crazy.
Yeah, that'd be a lot.
That's so much weight.
You'd be small.
You'd be so small.
So I'm gonna be shredded at fucking 230.
No. He said he only has 20 pounds of fat on him.
185.
Yeah,
200.
185.
Oh, yeah,
even
I would have to
time.
chop
200, you're going to be so small.
I'm gonna be chopping my fucking leg off to make 185.
Yeah, that's tiny.
That's because my legs are so fucking huge. What? It's fucking truth.
I'm thinking you couldn't do physique also. Just gonna put that out there. But yeah, no, I could see you fighting at like 210.
I don't know.
Just play.
I'm not gonna-
Go in. Just do open, win your pro card, and then do the 212, bro.
That is what you should do.
Okay, but I still need.
But win it as a light heavy.
I can't get below 198.
No.
No way.
What if you try hard?
I would have to lose quite a bit of muscle, I think, to get down below.
You're gonna do this
198.
boxing thing first.
Yeah, I still don't think I would get below 188. No.
Lorenzo will get you there.
You would.
Dude, Renzo fucking works you like a part-time job, man. He had me doing a 9-minute fucking jump rope.
That shit hurts.
God, dude, my calves.
Your calves and your feet.
Dude,
huh?
my calves were fucking on fire. And they hurt like motherfucker right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, 9 minutes of jump roping.
Yeah, he's
And
a
he's
freak.
like, all right, Cody, do this. And he's teach me all these fucking tricks that I got to do while I'm
You're
doing
like
it. I was
slapping your ankles and
Jesus
stuff.
Christ. And he's like, yeah, gotta keep going. He's like, no breaks. 9 minutes of straight jump roping. Fuck, that sucks.
Yeah,
That's good for you.
It is. It's awesome. It's awesome. What other topics you got?
That's really pretty much it, man.
Do you think Chris Bumstead's gonna win
Yes.
classic physique?
Yeah, there ain't no way fucking with him right now.
He's put on.
I don't think
so
anyone's
much
even
size.
threatening the guy at this moment.
He's put on so
Do you
much
think he
size.
retires or moves up?
No, he'll keep going.
Why not make a run? See if you can get 7 or 8 of them.
I just wanna see-
Somebody's got to try to be the winningest motherfucking bodybuilder out there. Like an 8's the number to beat.
Yeah. I just want to see something else.
Someone else?
I do too, but I want them to be worthy of beating him.
That's
I
true.
don't want him to just bring it down.
I don't really like Terrence's physique. I like Chris Bumstead's physique more than Terrence's, but I like Ursa's physique more than I like any of theirs. So that's the tough thing. But I think
Bumstead is like the most popular fucking.
that's why I don't like him that much, I feel like. But he's a good guy. I mean,
People call him.
You're just mad because you can't grow a mustache without fucking being called him now, huh?
yeah, I got his haircut pretty
What's
much.
up,
too.
YouTube?
Oh yeah, Dion's doing the Bumstead hair now. Remember?
What's up, YouTube?
He's gonna do the mullet.
I'm gonna look
yeah.
so sick when I get the cornrows
You're
though.
gonna be like a
in the
black
summertime.
Bumstead, bro. That's what they're gonna call. We're gonna have to call him Black Bumstead, bro.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna do the Kai Green where it's
We'll
just
call
one
him.
braid.
Hey, we're gonna have to call him Theon. Theon Larry.
That'll be good. That'll be good. I'm gonna have a sick mullet. This would be nuts.
Dion Larry.
Yeah, this was
Yeah.
fun.
Hey,
It was a
what's
good.
up,
It was just a
YouTube?
good, fun, casual conversation. We just kind of bullshitted, no real agenda. I like the idea though of us trying to solicit people.
Hey,
to
we gotta
ask
do a
questions.
fucking YouTube live next time. See if we can get some people.
I feel like we probably can't yet. I think we need
we
some
don't
more
have enough
practice.
subscribers.
That too.
Well, I don't know. I think we need more subscribers, or we podcast for the YouTube channel by doing a Facebook live or something.
yeah,
though.
Facebook is good.
You know what I mean? We can jump on Facebook live
Yeah.
and do it through that avenue and
Record it.
We would have to set up a tripod or something over here, huh?
Put
We
this
just
thing
put the
down.
laptop right here.
Don't put it over my hands.
tell
As
me.
my hands are right here. Like, fucking- yeah, no, that would be
You
fun.
got fucking ghosts in here, dude. He's been checking the fucking hallway down there.
Did you get your other bike back?
That's in the shop still. The one that crashed.
Yeah.
Nah, it's still in the shop.
You crashed the bike?
long time ago.
My chopper. I ate shit on it.
You laid it down?
Yeah. Pretty hard. It was fucking shitty. I think my
Scraped
ankle's
his
still
shit
fucked
up,
up from
yeah.
it too. My ankle and my elbow are still jacked.
How'd you do that?
I slammed my front brake on someone trying to brake hard in front of me, and so I hit my brakes really hard, but it was my front brake, and that was right when the season was right to go out again. The
'Cause there
weather
was
got good,
gravel
so
and
there
stuff.
was still sand all over the streets and shit.
When was this?
Right, like March.
Oh,
Yeah.
this is a while ago.
Yeah. It was just this last spring.
Yeah,
it was
you
like
didn't
the
even
first.
reach out.
It was like the first good day to go out and ride. I didn't post
No,
anything.
I was
I didn't want everyone
It's not
fucking
like he's
being
telling me he's
stupid.
gotten into an accident.
Yeah,
nah.
it was. He came to the gym right
I
after.
survived, so I was good. Well, I was on
Yeah.
my way to the gym.
Yeah.
That's what fucking.
really?
Yeah. So I was. It was my first ride of the season. I was like, I'm gonna match this motherfucker to the gym. So I'm cruising the streets. It's a beautiful day out, bro, and I'm just cruising along. And someone like right on A Street, going. I was headed towards Maine to ride to the gym that way, and there was a bunch of cars in front of me, in front of Concordia, right there. And you know how they have that like crosswalk, where people push the light and they can just walk right across in the middle of the street there.
the yellow one.
Well, yeah. So someone had did that right there, and so we stopped, and they were passing, and then as we were getting ready to go, the car in front of me, or in front of the car in front of me, didn't move yet, and so the car in front of me honked at them, and then they finally went forward, and then that person gunned it out, so I went forward, and then as I was really like kicking it into second gear, they fucking slammed their brake on because they were turning into the college right after that crosswalk, and so it was like a last minute decision on their part, so I fucking went to hit my brakes real quick, and my front tire just slipped up, and my helmet's all scraped up along the side and shit. I just rolled like the street and shit.
What did you have? What were you wearing?
My helmet?
No, like clothes wise.
I had on a sweater and some fucking. I had my gym clothes on, bro. I was wearing shorts with my leggings underneath.
Up?
Yeah, scrape all
Yeah,
up his leg.
I got a skin rash like all across here on my forearm.
Fuck.
And my elbows, it's still tweaked out, and my ankle is fucking bad, bro. Like it I think I fucked it up pretty good, but I just never
shit.
went and got checked out. But yeah, it was shitty. A cop was parked a cop was behind me in traffic, bro, and they drove past me.
Yeah,
and
he
they just,
checked. He said,
they just
that guy's
stared at
Mexican.
me.
What?
My bike was laid down in the middle of the street, and I had just gotten up, and I was like in a daze. I was like, oh fuck, and like this old dude pulled over in a truck. He's like, you all right? And I'm like, I think so. And he's just like, you want me to help you get your bike up? I'm like, yeah, because it was spilling gas out and shit. And this fucking cop drove by and just stared at me, bro, and just kept going. I was
He
just
saw your skin color and said,
I don't know, bro. I'm not gonna go there because that's not how I feel about cops. But, I think they just saw like I looked like I was all right, so it was no big deal. But I was holding up all the traffic. My bike's laid down in the middle of the fucking street, and they just went around me.
He's good.
Yeah. So I called Kayla because I wasn't far from home, and I'm just like, yo, come get me. I just fucking laid my bike down and shit, and I'm all fucked up. So I pulled it off to the side, and I rode it back to my house because I wasn't too far, but I just took like the back roads, and my front tire was just like all wobbling and shit while I was going. Yeah, it was pretty bad. So
holy fuck.
But I had insurance, so, and thank God I had my helmet on too, because I always wear my helmet, but I've been tempted to not. But since I'm a new rider, I'm just like, all right, I'm gonna wear it. And this day I was like, man, I should just not wear my helmet. It's fucking gorgeous out. We just got over winter. And it was just instinct when I got out to the bike and turned it on. I put my helmet on.
Can't
naturally.
fucking trust any of these other
Yeah, no, I would now that because if I wasn't wearing my helmet, I'd be fucked right now, bro. Because my whole side of my helmet is scraped up because my head dragged on the floor with the bike because I was still going forward when I laid it down. I was still sitting on the bike and I was like scraping my arm and my head. Yeah. And so my helmet's all scraped up, and I'll never not wear a fucking helmet now, even if I'm just cruising in town, bro.
I've always wanted to ride a bike, to buy a bike, but
Now you have a kid, so you can't.
It's the shit, bro.
I get it, but fuck, dude, there's so many idiot drivers around here, and all it takes is one.
But so like everybody that's gotten in accidents recently, man, are driving like dumb motherfuckers though. I see dudes on motorcycles driving like assholes, bro. Like I like to just cruise. That's why I'm getting rid of the chopper, because it's not a cruise bike. It's a show bike, bro. My Harley, that's a fucking cruise bike. So I just wanted one to cruise. I don't
How much
need
you
to go
selling
fast.
your chopper for?
I'm probably gonna put it up for like 10 grand.
Is that the one you drove here?
The green one.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that one. That's mine. I'm keeping. I just customized
10
that
grand.
one.
That's it.
Yeah, I got it. I got it for a pretty good deal, but now I'm putting more money into it to fix it up and fix up the paint. I'm putting all new parts and shit.
That's the
on
one you laid down.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Did I ever tell you the story about when I got hit in DC?
Yes, you did.
Did I
Like
tell you
this
that?
last year?
Yeah.
He told us on the podcast.
Was it?
Yeah, you told this story on the
Quick
podcast.
rundown. What you just like an overlap so I can remember?
It was.
Oh no, yeah. You
He was
stepped
drunk
out
as-
into the.
yeah.
I remember that
What?
now. You did say it on the pod.
I?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh.
You stepped out into traffic a little bit.
Got smoked.
Got
Yeah.
smoked.
And then you couldn't tell nobody. You guys went back and like kept it all down.
Yeah.
Hush, hush. I said I fell down the hill.
Yeah.
I got fucking smoked by that man, though. Very, very lucky to be alive.
Yeah. Jesus.
Yeah. That was my only run-in with like that kind of accident.
I can't say I've ever been hit by a vehicle or gotten to like a serious
Well,
accident.
you're young.
You are young. There's plenty of time because I was like fucking.
I laid my first car accident or anything was my motorcycle.
Yeah.
And I laid that down at 41 years old, bro. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do want to get a bike here this next year, I think.
yeah. So this is what everyone told me after I got in my motorcycle accident. Everyone was like, "Well, be glad that you did it because as soon as you own a motorcycle, you're one of two riders. You're either been in an accident or you're waiting to get in one."
Damn, dude.
That's what they say about motorcycles.
Wow.
Yeah, see, that's what Nicole's like.
And I got mine out the way, bro. I
Yeah,
had
you're
my
good.
accident. Yeah. I had my accident. And thank God I had a backup bike too, you know? So I was
Yeah,
able
you
to just
don't have to
fucking
worry about it.
turn that bitch in and get my other one.
That's,
Dude, I feel like there's a lot of more fucking road rage nowadays, though.
It's bad.
Dude.
It's bad. People drive fucking. I'm like, bro, I come from LA driving. Fargo, North Dakota
So
has
bad.
the worst fucking drive. They're the most inconsiderate. Even out here in this weather, bro. I was driving home from the store today back to my house in Moorhead on the interstate, and it's fucking icy as shit, and it snow's coming down. Visibility's kind of low, and there's motherfuckers flying around me all pissed off and shit, and fishtailing as they fly around me and shit, and slamming their brakes on and shit, and I'm just like laughing and shit. I'm like, motherfucker. Like I was thinking, because I got a dash cam, I'm like, I'm gonna make a fucking compilation video of the whole winter of all these dumbasses, because it happened like 4 times today alone, bro. And I'm just like, I'm keeping all this footage. I'm just gonna make a compilation of the shitty ass drivers in this town.
Nicole and I were driving last night after we both got off work, and we're driving down 13th, and literally we stop at a stoplight, and a car just stops, goes through the stoplight as the other side is getting a green that goes and takes a left as well. And I'm like, fucking idiot. Guy comes up behind him and just about passes through the same red light. And there's cars on both sides stopped, which one is me and the other one is this guy. He stops and smashes on his brakes so he doesn't run into somebody taking a left. Then we're on our way back, and somebody runs another stoplight. And I was like, Jesus, this is North Dakota driving right here. What are you guys not paying attention? So I honked at the third person because I was just like, you are just an absolute idiot. No, how? Oh.
I've been flicked off twice now. It was within like a month. Like they fucking flicked me off, and that's my biggest road rage when somebody flicks me off. It's like now it's fucking on, dude. So when I was leaving the gym, I was driving on the interstate. And I was trying to merge into onto the interstate. This guy wouldn't fucking let me. And so like
That's another bad one.
That one is bad.
So I'm trying to merge, and he fucking slams on he speeds up, gets in front of me, and then he fucking flicks me off like this. I could see through his window. So I sped up and fucking tailed him, and he got off, and he was heading towards 13. And I went in fucking right behind him, and then I pulled up next to him and I rolled down my window. And he's like, "You're supposed to yield to me, you dumbass." I was like, "There's not a yield sign there, dumbass, you stupid motherfucker." And I was like, "You want to fucking fight?" And I was like, "Let's fucking go." And he was just some older guy. Like, he's probably in his 50s, but his wife was sitting right next to him. He's sitting there talking shit. He was fucking talking shit to me. He's like, "Well, you're just a big bully." And I was like, "Dude, you flicked me off. I didn't flick you off." And I was like, "Who's in the wrong here? You were supposed to let me merge in."
Yeah.
Like,
So
you're supposed to yield to me.
I'm totally I have the road rage tendency in me, but I'm these days, bro, motherfuckers are getting shot in the middle of broad daylight over road rage. And either one of two things are gonna happen. I'm gonna get shot, or I'm gonna get a murder case, and I don't want either one of those. So I just laugh now, man. I'm just like, all right, bro, whatever.
And most of the time, I'm just exhausted.
Admittedly, I do brake check people a lot though.
And then the other one,
I'll get out in front of people and I'll fucking brake check them.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
I don't like it either, but I hate when they get on my ass, like when they're road raging and they want to run up on me, like they're gonna push me out the way, like make me move over. I fucking brake check them, and you see them fucking start fishtailing all scared and shit, man. Like, I
just try to drive smooth and just relax in the wintertime.
Well, I gotta get it out of my system because I'm about to get my wrap done, and once I have my wrap on, I gotta drive like a fucking nun, bro.
Yeah.
Because we get phone calls at the gym and shit. Huh?
When are you getting it?
I don't know. I got to do it here soon.
I was gonna say, yeah.
I haven't scheduled, but I'm gonna have Wade do it.
Good.
But yeah,
That'll
I got to get
exciting.
that done, and then that makes me a better driver and shit. Because when I
You
used
have to be.
yeah, because we've had phone calls, bro, at the gym where just like one person, not even joking. One time it was at one of the kids' schools. Kayla's gonna be mad for me telling this story, but we'll end on this note. So Kayla's picking up my daughter from school in Moorhead one time, and bro, if you ever have, when you wait till you pick up your kids from school, you want to talk about fucking stupid people, bro, that drive like shit. Drive through a fucking school pickup line or a drop off line. It's fucking mayhem, bro. Like mayhem. People are doing whatever the fuck they want. They're crossing through the parking lot, cutting in front of you. Like you name it, bro. It's just chaos. So Kayla's at school one day, and I guess someone fucking cut her off or did something stupid, and she saw an opportunity to get them back, and so she fucking got them back. And like the person was all pissed off and honking and yelling at her, and she just ignored him, picked up our kid, and fucking came back to the gym because it was when we both worked at the gym. And she gets to the gym, and then someone fucking calls, and I answer the phone. I'm like, hello? And she was like, you motherfuckers, whoever's driving your goddamn company vehicle is a piece of shit. And I'll have you know, me and my family are fucking members at that gym, and you just lost members. We're canceling our membership because some stupid motherfucker cut me off. And like, they were just going off, bro. And I'm just like, oh, fuck. I'm like, all right. I'm like, I don't know what happened. I wasn't driving the vehicle. I apologize. And she's just like, well, whatever the fucking case is, you just lost members. I'm canceling my membership. And so like I hung up the phone. I'm like, Kayla, what the fuck just happened? And she told me the whole story. I'm like, oh man. I'm like, well, that person just called all pissed off. And like even Kayla was just like, oh fuck, like that. You can't be that. Well, you can't do shit like that when you have a business. You really just got to be on your A game, man. So sometimes
that I know.
No, we didn't know who it was either. Parent. Yeah, it was just a random person. We didn't even know them. Like they had never even been to the gym, and they had a membership for like a year. So it wasn't like a loss or anything, but it's just the principle. Like I want to do better business than that, and so I don't want to like create an experience outside of the gym. So. But it's cool because now I identify like having a wrap on my vehicle makes me act better in public while I'm driving too.
Not that your license plate is an identifier or anything, but
yeah, but most people see that and they think typical illegal because that's what they think it means.
He's
like
illegal.
Like I'm being like I like crime or some shit because that's how everyone interprets it.
Illegal immigrant.
It's either that or I never thought about it that way.
That's a good way to end this podcast.
Fuck yeah, I'm an illegal alien. Yeah, a lot of people too. Like when I like call customer service and I got given my email address, they're like Illego. I'm just like ILLEGO Enterprises. That's how I tell my email address to people now. Because when I try to say illegal, they either spell it ILLEGAL or they pronounce it some kind of weird shit. Man, I'm just like it's ILLEGO Enterprises.
John Ostis.
John Ostis. I'm used to that one.
Yeah.
Everyone calls me Ostis.
Dude, I can't fucking wait for the new gym location. I'm not going to say where, but I can't wait for the new gym location.
You can't wait. Fuck, man. I've been sitting on my hands fucking waiting to hear back something on that forever now. So hopefully we get some news on things here soon. One way or the other, in 2023, we're going to have a new location regardless. That's as much as we can say for sure. I just can't tell people for certain where because we don't know if we're buying or building at this moment. So
either way, it's going to
news to come.
It's going to be huge.
Yeah, it's going to be a big deal. That's for sure.
Huge.
This is fun.
Let's end it on that note because we've been rambling for a long time. But let's keep the consistency at least, man. Let's get these conversations on the table, have some fun, and try to put something out at least once a week if we can.
Hold on
man.
before we log out. Jax, come here. He wants to say goodbye. Come here.
Definitely make sure to send in your questions and things that you'd like us to answer.
Or just topics you guys want to hear our opinions or our bullshit about. What we're happy to do. Gorilla Dog.
All right. Say goodbye.
Jax, speak, boy.
Speak. Boy, speak. He's like fucking 90 pounds of
DMX, put it on.
And if you see blood, they're bleeding. That's my man's in there. All right, yo. We're out. Thank you guys for tuning in. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, do all that good stuff. And as per usual, even if you don't like what you heard today, talk shit about us. Tell everybody, just as long as you're saying our name, we appreciate it. And we are out.